Imagine coming downstairs, going into your kitchen, coming back around to walk back up the stairs, and you see that sitting there. Like, at the very least, question why the guy has children in there. My man repeated his grade for the 50th time. Oh, f*** you, EG. F*** you so hard for the mental image. Now I will only think about that before I sleep tonight. If I gotta look at it, so do you. EG lately standing for what's right. As you know, if you watch Later with Lately, we deal with some serious stuff. You know, some serious things in this community. So if you don't feel comfortable talking about, you know, freaky deaky, creepy, minty winty baby wavy things, then this might not be the stream for you. But if you are willing to take a dare and jump into a scary area of the internet, then you've come to the right place. Now, this could have been a great one for October, but I couldn't wait because so many people are talking about this, guys. What's this about? Well, you're going to find out. The fact that this happens in real life is really disgusting. Hectic Houndum, first off, let me welcome you to the stream. We're happy to have you here. Yes, and the second thing is, this is absolutely terrifying for the main reason that it's real. This guy's real. This guy's really out there somewhere. But I only did a quick glance through this earlier. All right, I wanted to get my genuine reactions to this thing before we get started. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into SmartSchoolBoy9, an internet rabbit hole by Nick Crowley. And then we're going to go doing our own digging.
Creepy accounts pretending to be kids. I came across a reel randomly, and it's led me down this weird rabbit hole of people using AI or dressing up.
That was weird robotic sounds. This might produce nightmares, cat.
Is this an age play thing or something more sinister? Literally anything helps as I keep trying to look for answers. This post was made to the subreddit r/Instagram by the user numerouscut792 on April 15th, 2024. It featured screenshots of 3 bizarre-looking Instagram pages they had encountered earlier that day, with OP expressing concern that something truly disturbing was happening with these users. And those in the thread agreed. What the actual fuck? Found all of them and blocked them all. Truthsticks11 is seriously creepy to me. I tried to find more about them, but can hardly find anything. Very weird account to say the least. The 3 accounts apparently belong to 3 different children. However, when combing through their posts, the content seems to imply something much more bizarre was afoot. Something truly disturbing. This post would be the start of a story that would eventually be picked up and shared all across the online world.
Why is it
becoming one of the more notorious internet mysteries in recent memory, as these accounts revealed an unending rabbit hole.
I just figured out who this guy reminds me of, Jeff the Killer. Yes, this, I don't know if I can even say that word, Lexi Mad. Been picking at my brain since I watched this video. Not all the way through, it's too weird. But yes, that guy does look like Jeff the Killer.
Still being traversed to this very day.
All right, I think I fixed it. Beautiful, beautiful.
One of the most depraved oddities ever found on Instagram. This is the emerging story of SmartSchoolBoy9.
Oh, scary. Who is No Name? I am No Name. Clearly have no name.
Beautiful boy, an account looked after by me, a degree-educated mother choosing to stay anonymous. This was the bio of the first account pictured in the Reddit post, an account named Truthsticks11, which was said to be operated by a 12-year-old boy and his mother. Back in October of 2021, the duo would make their very first post, kicking things off on a somewhat concerning note, though not for their own page, but instead another account on the platform.
So, that's the account run by a man pretending to be a boy.
The video was created and posted by the mother.
I don't want to spoil anything though, so.
Of a specific user who had been posing as a child online when in actuality he was a grown man who did this in order to get close to and exploit other children across the platform. It's the grim reality of this online world, as predators will do just about anything to get closer to children, and it's a reality often unrealized or even ignored by parents, which makes it almost refreshing that this mother was out here trying to raise awareness. These posts would become the crux of the account early on,
pretending to be a boy,
user and their many accounts again and again, eventually going more in depth about what this person would actually do, claiming that they had a strange perversion to dressing up as a young schoolboy. Does he wish he were a young boy in a school classroom, looking nice and being successful at school? Yes. This theme of calling out online predators would remain consistent throughout the years on Truthsticks11. However, after some time, the mother behind the account began to use the page for its initially intended purpose, to share photos of her son. The photos began reasonably normal, and would show this young boy studying at...
I wonder if the no-name has any relation to SmartBoy9 no-name. I find it ironic that you show up with no name on the same day I decide to watch a creepy video.
At school, accepting awards from their principal, and even school presentations in which their son had attended, with the captions often boasting about how intelligent the young boy was.
As a caring, supportive, loving mother and my son, I'm so happy about numerous things, particularly about his lovely year at school achievements. His briefcase is the busiest, says his former teacher, and it is so true. I guess that thing's between us. I guess so.
Though over time, the photos began to...
But if this guy, I'm just saying, if this guy does watch this video, I want you to call in. I want to talk to you. I'm just saying that right now. If you are watching this, wherever you are in the world, I want you to call in and we'll talk.
Grow stranger.
Yeah, these pictures are absolutely creepy. Like, what is with the mouth? And what's with the tongue? Brits do have quite a sense of humor, I must say. They are an interesting culture for sure. However, this is it's almost like he was trying to portray this guy as him. Yeah, this is it gets creepy, guys. It gets really creepy. Yeah, seriously, dude, call in. I have questions. Yeah, if you're watching this, Smart Guy 9, go we'll post the Discord link in the chat. Click it and call in and let us know.
They looked off, almost as if they were AI generated. And on top of this, they began to appear heavily edited in an almost inexplicable manner, with deep red lipstick often being added, which was enunciated by his face being turned pure white. This unsettling trend would continue from here, as with each passing post, the photos grew less authentic and more surreal.
Wow. So odd.
Until they became straight up disturbed. Even...
Yeah, like, what is that? What is that? The guy's eyes, like, facing one way. Now, AI does love to do this because AI loves pointing eyes in different directions. So I think it was probably like... It probably just kept making the AI re-render the same photo over and over and over again until it just got completely crazy. See Jeff the Killer's son, everyone. Jeff the Killer, yeah, just... Jeff the Killer story is pretty crazy, too. That's a deep rabbit hole that nobody can figure out on the internet. We will do a deep mysteries of the internet one day, though. That'll be neat. AI needs rehab. Yeah, AI looks like it's on a little bit of meth.
And sickening. These bizarre edits spilled over past just the images, too, as the posts began to appear as disjointed collages.
Average SmartSchoolBoy9 David London moment.
Images and paragraphs about how much this user loved school. And this wasn't the only shift either. At some point, the son behind the account began posting content that allegedly came directly from him, saying things like, "My really cool mom asked me if I'd like to post, and I said, yes please." He even shared supposed videos that he had filmed of himself, which were equally as unconvincing as his photos, and somehow even more chilling.
I think the way that this person communicates really makes it sound even creepier than it normally would. Like the way that he's like, "My excellent mother said, would I like to post?" And I said, "Yes, please." Like this person clearly has like some sick thoughts, or either that or it's like the best troll of all time. Oh, I still use Photoshop for all my thumbnails. Like the Photoshop, the thumbnail for this video I put together before I went live. I've put my school uniform back on after a cool football session at school. I only come on as a substitute as I'm not brilliant at football, but I'm then good at showing leadership in what I can do. It has led to goals. I can't read the top part over the other side because it's too darked out, but... are two areas that I have room to show off in. So in any sport or task where you're behind, put in moments of exciting leadership that can each time can lead to... I can't read. I can't read.
The boy even shows off his singing in one of the clips.
Having answers to questions in the classroom is cool, but knowing that the topic is one where advanced knowledge and fulfillment are almost guaranteed, and being ready if other children look to you for tips on how to study it creatively is clever, and if it involves traveling to a part of the world for the first time as part of the school or family visits, such as mine recently to Jerusalem, Japan, Sri Lanka, and Zimbabwe, you feel that these lands put your mind in leadership mode and learning mode, and I learned to lead, but I learned also to look to where I might need... I can't read the bottom part, it's crossed out. But look at the leadership when I don't know.
Though their voice sounds off.
I'm definitely suspicious of No Name in the chat. His posts make me think of Bob Hickman's AI schizo posts recently. These are definitely some schizo posts and a half. Oh my! Like, look at Truth Sticks 11. Beautiful boy, an account looked after by me. Degree educated mother choosing to stay anonymous. Good original written work. Yeah, if that was your son, oh my God, watch out. You look all shaved up, looking good. Yeah, I trimmed my hair earlier. I still got my hair long, don't worry though. And I just gave my beard a little bit of a trim. It grows back fast. You know about Bob Hickman? I'm not familiar, No Name. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar to Bob Hickman. But I'll have to check him out if he's anything like, if he's doing some schizo posting. It's always enjoyable. Whoever made these is a huge weirdo. Well, we're going to find out more. Let's keep going.
The account was overall anomalous and extremely
But yeah, I think, needless to say, a weirdo, for sure.
Another aspect made it even more so concerning, as over time, many of the images began to resemble CP, showcasing these fake AI children in explicit position.
Yeah, what's with the lips?
With their face...
Like that definitely looks like something that would be obviously not going to be showing this, but it truly is disgusting. So I don't know what is in this video, but I'm sure it's not good. It's almost like it was taken from a CP video or something.
Faces sometimes even being photoshopped onto scantily dressed adult bodies. One thing is blatantly obvious about the Truth Sticks account.
My son driving me nuts, broke his arm. So nice to have free time to watch. Oh, well, I'm happy you're here, Jessica Lee. And Daniel's crew, happy to see you too as well.
The supposed child behind it is not real. Even in the more passable photos at the very beginning, there's evidence to suggest that these were likely AI as well. And based on the disturbed, borderline illegal content...
What in the hell?
It seemed more than likely that...
It looks like a robot boy. Yeah, E.G., we're picking up what you're putting down about this poor child's lips. Yeah, thank you. I didn't want to have to elaborate on it, but... obviously, people know that plump lips are a suggestion of something, and that is like should not belong on a child. Like he put feminine lips on a little boy. That's creepy. I still have different pics and name. I give up.
Whoever was behind this page was not an innocent mother concerned for the welfare of other children, but instead a predatory individual themselves. And this wasn't their only account.
Now remember, the first thing he wrote was that there's this guy out there acting like a schoolboy, so beware. And he wrote that himself. So it's so odd that he would start off by trying to like act like he's being an advocate to protect kids when he's really a predator himself.
Page featured on the Reddit post belonged to...
I think we can all agree, Steve, that we all loathe pedos. It's like just it's something the internet all hates unanimously.
User named GirlChloe12 and bore striking similarities to Truth Sticks. The page was also supposedly run by a child and monitored by their parent. Bizarrely, they also posted frequently about the dangers of online predators, with the wording of these posts and the editing being essentially the exact same as Truth Sticks, just not as over the top. These two accounts even frequently interacted with each other, thus providing a substantial link on its own, but by far the most compelling link between these...
What in the hell, dude? These images are haunting. Like, truly haunting. Good luck sleeping with that in your, mind tonight, guys. Like, rocking the bowl cut, straight eyeballs bobbed out of his head, big old lips. This is creepy. This dude's got a degree in creep.
These pages is one that is easy to miss at a glance, with that being a blatant obsession with high-heeled mini boots. These shoes were mentioned or shown in virtually every single post made by these two users. At playtime, I'm sometimes running around with my really cool heeled footwear I wear with my uniform. After coming home from school, education isn't over for the day once the blue blazer, gray jersey, neat tie, white shirt, tailored close-fit gray trousers,
I won't put that evil on you, Janie. I'm sorry. I take it back.
and black heeled mini boots are in the wardrobe. No matter what they discuss.
So, it seems like this guy's got like a thing for little boys that dress feminine. If that doesn't suggest some kind of like weird creep thing going on, I don't know what does. I mean, you have to be creepy to release this stuff. Like if you're just like somebody who's out there releasing like creepy looking like visuals, I get it. Like, you know, there's a lot of trolly people out there that would do something like that. But this right here, clear indication of somebody who is in desire of a feminine looking boy. He is British. Yeah, I think we figured that. I think I saw some things. We're gonna check out the Reddit page. It's all about this guy too, and we'll learn a little bit more about him. But I definitely picked up that like the school uniforms look British as well, like almost like something you'd see out of Hogwarts.
School uniforms and mini boots were always a talking point, which adds confirmation to something that is already becoming apparent. This is fetish content.
Yeah, 100 clearly fetish content.
Hypergate rabbit hole. Fetish content centered around children. And what makes the Chloe account so disturbing is that AI was seemingly not used, and rather the images seem to be of actual children.
That's horrifying. Could you imagine? Thank you for joining the Discord, No Name. We're a pretty great community. A lot of really friendly people. Although I hate Discord so much. Well, I appreciate you hopping in there. Wouldn't it be crazy if No Name turns out to be this guy and I do a full interview with him? That'd be awesome. Although I don't want to just assume. Maybe No Name's just really into the topic, but welcome aboard, No Name. We're happy to have you.
Despite this disturbing distinction, these two accounts are cut from the same cloth, and all signs point to them being created by the same person. A person who, despite their constant warnings of the dangers of adults pretending to be children online, seems to be doing the exact same thing, as part of some sort of fetish.
The lips are a clear giveaway that this is like fetishy. This is 100% fetishy. Matrix and XMPP is 10,000x better than Discord. I haven't heard of them. All the other content creators I talk to all use Discord, so it's just easier to stay in contact with them.
Of which we'll discuss later. But for now, one thing was for certain. These pages were not run by children or their parents. So who created them? Well, that brings us to our third and final account shown in that initial post.
Here we're getting down to brass tacks now, boys and girls.
SmartSchoolBoy9 was much the same as the other two accounts. They warned of online predators, obsessed over high-heeled mini boots.
Thank you, Hectic Houndum.
And posed as a child, despite clearly not.
Our community's growing, guys. It's a beautiful thing. We are a good community, really friendly people. If you're having a hard day, just reach out and people will be there to help you. It's a great thing. Hey, Victoria, how you doing? It's good to see you.
Not being one.
This is a weird one, Victoria, so I'm just warning you. We're into some weird territory here.
But Smart Schoolboy was different in one key aspect. The person behind the account was pretending to be a child, but they were doing so in a much more apparent manner, as they didn't use AI or stolen images of other kids to form their identity. And instead, they used photos.
No, I know what you're saying, who isn't weird, Victoria, but this guy is like really, really weird. Like, this is like next level weird. Noodles Live, I'm here. We're happy to have you, Noodles. We're happy to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Obviously, anybody joining late, we're talking about SmartSchoolBoy9, an internet rabbit hole. We're starting off with Nick Crowley's video, and then we're going to do some of our own research. So, oh my God, just take a look, guys. Just take a good look. That is a grown ass man, and it's something that it's in your night. It's something that you can only see in your nightmares. Like, this guy looks like he stepped right out of a horror movie. For sure. Look, he got the little boy lunch pail.
Themselves. In the images posted on the account, we see what appears to be a fully grown man, dressed in a schoolboy's uniform.
He's a smart schoolboy. Look, oh my God, dude. It's terrifying. That is terrifying. That is pure terror. Now, the first time I watched this, I thought that this was this guy's like face, but apparently he's wearing a mask. That's what I heard. But if that was that guy's face, yeah, I know. Dude, I told you guys, this one's going to get freaking weird, guys, all right? This is good. He's got the Harry Potter freaking school uniform on. Like, that guy would 100% be Slytherin, am I right? No offense, Cat. Cat like Slytherin. Yes, this is the guy. Smart schoolboy entity. Oh, man. Yeah, this is going to pull out, this video is going to pull out all the weirdos.
His face is painted pure white and has bright red lipstick, and he is, of course, wearing high-heeled mini boots. Characteristics that were all utilized across the other accounts, only this time it was done on himself, as he poses as a child pretending to go to school, as well as pretending to go through other life events common for preteens. And the photos aren't even the most disturbing part, as the account consists primarily of videos.
Oh.
Why do I find it so funny though that he has two lunch bags? That one goes boy, the other one goes school. Like that's his face. I don't know. I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh, but I do think that was like kind of funny. Just the fact that he's just got one that says boy and the other one that says school, and he showed them to the camera. Boy, school. That's me. Going to boys' school. Dude, this video is gonna get freaking weird, man. We're in so much, guys. We wandered into some negative 100 points for Hufflepuff for having a creepy guy who wears the freaking mini boots.
School. Hey, let me know if you like school as well.
Hang on, let's. I've my school books on my laptop that I had to hold in place because they kept slipping to the floor. The big smiley face emoji. School is good. Jeez. You think he's like a Pokemon who only says his name, but he only says school. Yeah. Boys sticker. His sticker says boys on boys sticker on it. Oh my God, it's haunting, but it's also funny at the same time. I don't know really how to feel about it. I really don't. Like on one hand, I'm incredibly concerned. On the other hand, like I feel like this is like some kind of troll.
The videos are all incredibly off-putting. Some show him arriving home from school.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. School.
Others show him
Boy,
claiming
school.
to be on the bus heading towards school.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm on the school bus.
And others
I don't think he was really on a school bus, guys. Call me crazy, but I don't think he was on the Snorlax, his evolution. He does look like a Snorlax, doesn't he? Oh my God, dude. Pause it on these parts. He looks like a pig and Snorlax had a baby. Oh my God, the baby voice is killing me. Yeah, he's got that voice down. Bye, let's go. I went to police like investigating this guy.
other videos showing him doing whatever this is.
What the?
With these strange sounds and the process of sticking his tongue.
He's definitely fantasizing about it. Yeah. maybe he's like one of them people who desperately wishes he could redo school in some capacity. Looks like this soldiers in Mad Max. Oh, you mean the boys? Yeah. I can't say that word or else this video will get pinged.
Hung out, appearing to be.
Even though I don't know why it's probably gonna get pinged anyway because of just the topic we're talking about. But this guy's clearly wearing a mask. Jokes aside, his tongue is massive. That is true. Why is his tongue so big? How does he get it to look like that? It looks like he's like chewing on it.
Part of his fetish.
Wait a minute. That doesn't look like a mask right here. This actually kind of looks like his face. But he could have just put like powder on it or something. But this here looks like it's actually his face. His name is David, apparently. Why is all the weirdos named David? No offense to anybody named David, but That is definitely weird. Practicing before, proving that I have the best school face. Practicing before school. This is his school face? That thing is his school face? And why are there bananas there? Oh my God, Cat. Oh, I think we know why there's bananas there. This is getting weird. This is getting freaking weird, dude.
As much like the other accounts, his content is overtly sexual, in its own bizarre way.
You know what nobody talks about when it comes to building a content creator business? That if you're not
Covering
using
the
a tool
schoolboy
like Honeybook to
thing.
stay
Sorry guys, I usually don't have ads, but we do have ads today because I forgot to log in.
In fact, there's a video of him with his full...
Okay, that looks like a mask, clearly. That's clearly a mask. I think that's his real hair, though. Like, that kind of looks like it could be his real hair. But you could see, like, if you look right here, you could see the line coming down his face. That's clearly a prosthetic. And just the way that the light hits this, bro doesn't have an ad blocker. Well, I have Premiere. I'm a YouTuber, so I actually have YouTube Premiere, so I don't really need the ad blocker. I just forgot to log in on this particular thing. I think actually, if let me just make sure I see where I'm at. 11:57. I think if I read
of sticking his tongue out.
All right, now I'm logged in, so we don't have to worry about ads again. Okay, I was at 57. All right, let's watch him fart and then use his backpack to wave it away again.
In fact, there's a video of him with his full outfit on, where he shows himself staring into a mirror as he appears...
I know, Amari. I think that could get your YouTube channel banned, though, can it? If you get caught with an ad blocker, and I work so hard to get to my sub count, so I'm not trying to get myself in troubles.
...to pleasure himself, right out of view of the camera, as he stares into his own eyes. This account is by far the most sickening part of this whole rabbit hole, and also the most important.
It's like he's got like a Joker... He got like a Joker-esque look to him. Like, in the Dark Knight where he's like, you won't get banned for using ad blocker. Well, I still have Premiere, YouTube Premiere, so I'll just roll with it. Hey, Mama Bear, how you doing? We do legit stuff here. SpongeBob teeth. Yeah, or they can't be his real teeth, right? Channels with like 1 million plus subs have said they have used it. Oh, really? No shit. Huh, how about that? Maybe I'll have to look into that, guys. But I think he does have like a Dark Knight Joker thing. Like, you know how like Heath Ledger and the Joker used to always like, I'd be like stick his tongue out. Maybe that's where he got the idea from. But he's painting his face white. There's got to be some aspect of that that's got to be like involved in this. I've been using it for years and no, but yeah, as a YouTube, it's a no-brainer to buy Premiere. Yeah, it's just easier to use Premiere. I think that they actually help you out, too, with your search results if you have Premiere, too. I use ad blocker. Sorry, creators, but I don't feel like watching ads. Carla, stop. Shame on you. Denying me all that money. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care, guys.
Burst throughout his page are a few examples of what this individual's voice sounds like.
This is quite good.
Which just so happens to be the same voice heard in the very first clip shown on the Truth Sticks account.
What would be scarier? Following this guy or being followed by this guy? That's what I want to know. Because he has 68 followers, but he's following 38. Like, I think it would be more scary to be followed by this guy. And his name's Abdullah Shakir. On mobile and PC. I gotcha. Oh, well, I'd maybe on mobile. I have YouTube Premium, so I don't ads anyway. So you just get, yeah, but people still get paid when they have Premium. Like, if you watch a video on YouTube with Premium, that they still get the ad revenue for that. It's like a premium revenue, they call it. Now, imagine being a parent and seeing that this followed you or your child. Oh, my God. I would immediately, like, go on a hunt.
Man, pretending to be a boy.
Meaning that this full-grown adult man is the one behind this entire...
Okay, so this guy's clearly fat. I mean, we could tell this guy's like a chunker because look, you could see the mask. The mask clearly comes down right here across his face, around his ear, and then down under his nose. It's almost like he put a baby mask on or something. Fun fact, I watch my favorite creators through my TV. That's how I support IG. Nice. Yeah, I was actually surprised how many people watch YouTube through TV. I didn't know. Let's not use the F word. Being followed. But it's clearly a white man, so we can narrow that down. It's a guy who's still got his hair. This doesn't look like a toupee, although it could easily be one, and he could just be bald. I'm guessing. Hang on, let's keep going. Let's keep going though before I make any more. There's a video of him chasing a child. Oh, I know, Joe. I know. I skimmed through this earlier just to see if there was anything I could comment on about it, and I was like, okay, well now I'll save my real reaction for watching it live.
Rabbit hole. He's the one on these accounts pretending to be a child and their mother, getting some sort of sick satisfaction from whatever this is. And the worst part is, these activities aren't just kept behind closed doors. As we can see on numerous occasions, videos of him walking around outside in a public space, with his full outfit and face paint on.
Look at me.
I'm sorry, somebody has to have known have seen this guy.
It's
like somebody has to have seen this guy out and about in their area. Like that is something that you would not forget. Like that doesn't seem like if you run into this guy in real life, I'm pretty sure you would remember him. And like I would just be like, okay, yes, I've seen this guy. This is where I saw him, so he must live in this area. He has multiple F words, if you know what I mean. That's why there's makeup, school attire, and high heels. Oh, so he's got multiple, yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's truly one of the strangest things that I've ever seen. And making sense of what this all is.
Do you think it's an AI face filter? No, I don't. I think it's too good to, like this video right here, you could tell that the camera he's using is not great, so I think he's just using like a mask. I've seen a local on Reddit who has seen him before. Oh, well, did they tell where they were from? He's actually a known creep in his area, plus he's already a police investigation. Well, that's good. At least someone's looking into this weirdo. What's with all the F in the chat? A F-bomb, Mom? Have you read his poetry? That shit is disturbing as gel. We're gonna, after the Nick video, we're gonna go down a rabbit hole about this guy. I got some tabs up that I'm interested in looking through. This makeup, I've seen more pics.
Is extremely difficult. But based on the information found from this first Reddit post, a few likely conclusions can be put forward. This man is clearly attracted to the idea of being a kid, and I think OP was correct when they speculated that this was some sort of age play thing, but it's also clearly much more than that too.
I don't think it could be an older guy, because if that's not a wig, that his hair is still too dark. So it could, there's two potential things. It could be like an older teenager, like a teenage type big kid, or it could be a middle-aged man. I'm leaning towards like the older. This guy's probably, I want to say, in his 30s. He's from Doncaster, I believe. Huh. SmartSchoolBoy is in his 60s, by the way. No shit. So that's got to be a wig then, because nobody in their 60s would have that dark a hair still, I imagine, unless he's using like some kind of product.
As based on the images that he's created himself, he clearly has some sort of attraction to other children as well, as he's quite literally created faux.
Yeah, see, Roger, you could clearly see the mask going across his head right here. Like that's the difference between it. That's his real skin right here, and that's where the mask starts.
TP, the likes of which is so disturbing that I can't even really describe it here either. He's creating fetish content, and he's using the likeness of children, and also some children that are clearly very real people, to do so. That much is obvious. But there was also the possibility that he was pretending to be a kid in order to exploit other children across the internet.
Yeah, it could be dyed, but it could be a wig. If it's a wig, I would guess that... I mean, this guy probably definitely doesn't want to be identified. But doesn't he... Hang on, we'll get to it. I wanna keep going, because I don't want to speculate on stuff we haven't seen yet, because I know not everybody's seen this video.
At this point, though, this was merely speculation, with much of the SmartSchoolBoy9 case remaining a mystery.
That is truly horrifying.
Getting deeper from here. Months after this rabbit hole was introduced to the online world, the story began to be shared all across the internet, most notably on the r/Internet Mysteries subreddit, where the case really took off. There, internet sleuths began uncovering just how vast this web of accounts actually was, as it wasn't just these 3 pages. No, there seemed to be over a dozen, and likely even more that we still haven't found. as he's created his own sort of community, his own little world, where across each page he pretends to be a child, with these accounts typically following each other and frequently interacting, seemingly to make these characters appear as though they have real friends.
Hi, I'm Willoughby. I'm 9, and I just want to say your post is cool. I just want to add, maybe not everything has been said before on things like new technology or hidden technology or where new discoveries in space defy explanation. This guy, is that no 9-year-old talks like this? In that case, the silence has been said before, but I really like how schools allow freedom in writing. Well, my school does. My school teacher said essays can become books. You sort of know at around page 40, and I said, wow, 40 pages. So is that where the momentum, a big word, really is undeniable? No 9-year-old knows how to spell undeniable, let alone knows what it means. And my school teacher said, that's where you start changing a little bit. In earlier pages, in your ideas are so good that you want to impress earlier. You want to impress earlier and change. This guy has such a strange way of talking. It's hard to read him. Change any boring bits. It makes you excited about the rest of the book, because if you get stuck, changing earlier bits is better than not writing anything. But a writer shouldn't rush to have 100 or 200 pages. Then I said, but writers, including songwriters, might bin good ideas. I wonder if this is just like a British way of talking. If they don't have feedback, someone to say, wait, that bit is good. My school teacher said that's why even the busiest teachers give feedback. School is where some writers find their way. I hope that that's helpful to you. And sorry if my comment is long, but I love writing. Jesus Christ, dude. This is freaking ridiculous. This can't be an ARG. There is no way that is an art project. This is truly a fetish. Those pics are of him with the wig and dress are extremely disturbing. Yeah, this whole thing is disturbing, and it seems like this guy clearly went for like the most disturbing like look that he could find. And I wonder if like he created this page as like a weird thing for like someone, like a lover of his or something, like some other man. This guy clearly seems like he's into dudes, so, and then people stumbled upon it. But I don't know, the kid stuff though, that's just, there's no place. Who said this was an ARG? I'm not familiar. I don't know what ARG means. Can you guys help me out there?
On one of these pages, 12 Stockwell Joanne, he poses as a 14-year-old girl, using more AI images to depict explicit positions of this manufactured child, which I obviously am not going to show here. Though much like his Chloe account, he also shows images of very real young girls. But this isn't the most concerning part of this account, as on numerous occasions, he's shown images of children.
Oh no.
Which she
what
may
the
have taken
hell?
herself. This fantasy of being
an alternate reality game. Okay, thank you.
Taking part in these school-centric activities is something carried over throughout multiple of his accounts, with his most common alias being Stephanie, of which he has numerous different accounts featuring that same name.
Yeah, I'm Stephanie.
You could tell this guy probably just works so hard on creating these little 2-second clips, and he's so proud of them when he's done. This crosses the line for an ARG. Yeah, this is... I don't know enough about ARG, alternate reality stuff, but, I mean, it could have been... Like, I feel like there's, like... Without the kids, if the kids weren't involved in this the way they are, it's very likely that it could just be like some weird thing he's doing with some other guy out there. But the fact that there's kids involved is where it doesn't, like, that. I don't care what he's doing with someone else. Now that there's kids involved in this, like, it's obviously now police matter, you know. Interactive storytelling, and not, of course, it is not when he has been identified. Yeah. It seems like you guys know a lot about this story, so feel free to share any information with us that you guys may know.
This Stephanie character claims to be a 12-year-old...
And if SmartSchoolBoy9, if you're in the chat or watching, please call into the Discord. I'd love to talk to you. Give your side of the story.
Aspiring poet, with accounts all across the internet, many of which showcasing examples of her poetry, which carries on those same distinct sexual undertones. I race to complete my poems when I've got an early start. Heart racing, mixed rhythms, maximizing miracles, rice with rap, and on the map. My Kennington, London syllables. Dancing though I know my underwear might show if I lean forward. Good. Stephanie Stansfield, 12.
What in the hell? I race to complete my poems when I've got an early start. Heart racing, mixed raced rhythms, maximizing miracles, rice with rap, and on the map. My Kennington, London syllables. Dancing though I know my underwear might show if I lean forward. Good. What in the is going on here? Hey, Rebecca. No worries about being late. You're just in time for more creepiness.
But digging even deeper, her poetry has even seemingly been featured in various articles and even newspapers, showcasing
They
that
actually
this rabbit
published?
hole extends far past just the online world. This act is clearly their obsession, and he's been doing this for years, with the earliest examples that I could find coming from all the way back in 2018. And this Stephanie character seems to be his go-to alias, embodying it in even the literal sense.
What in the... That, imagine coming downstairs, going into your kitchen, coming back around to walk back up the stairs, and you see that sitting there. It's like, this looks like a true horror guy. I'm sorry, like, it just looks like a straight up horror villain. To be a known creep already and playing a character, ARG or not, it is deeply disturbing, and whoever is responsible should be investigated. 100% agree, Amari. 100% agree. Like at least, at the very least, question why the guy has children in there, you know? Like, I don't, like, it's weird because I don't, unless I, like, because since Nick blurred out the other stuff, and obviously I'm not going looking for this stuff. In America, I don't feel like this would be enough to get you arrested. Unfortunately, being freaking creepy is not a crime in America. The pictures of other people's kids, though, that would be something that the police would probably at least have a reason to question this man about. My man repeated his grade for the 50th time. I know, Jesus. Oh, fuck you, EG. Fuck you so hard for the mental image. Now I will only think about that before I sleep tonight. I'm sorry, Lexi. I'm sorry. If I gotta look at it, so do you. Jesus Christ. My God. It's like the leprechaun. If the leprechaun was freaking 60, overweight, with diabetes, and had a trans thing going. Owning illegal imagery is legal in the United States? No, I'm not, I swear I've seen these images like a year ago. So hectic condom, I think you misunderstand. Like, I don't know, like, the blurred stuff that Nick showed us, and obviously we can't see anything illegal on here. So I don't know what would be illegal. Like in America, if you take a picture of someone else's kid, it's creepy, but I don't think it's illegal if it's in a public place. Now, the rule, I don't know where you're from. The laws might be different in where you're from, but like the police can question them and tell the guy to delete them. But you know, based off of the stuff I saw here, like I remember, you guys may know way more about this guy than I do. This is just my first exposure to this guy. So again, off of what I've seen so far, there's nothing in at least where I'm from that would have been able to get this guy arrested yet. The creepy imagery, while it's gross and should be deleted by the social media platforms that it's on, it's not like straight up. Like, yes, it's fetishy, but it's not like straight up, you know. And I'm not by any means defending this guy. I'm basically just saying, like, would he be arrested where I'm from? It's like, you know, just speculating on what that would look like. He is freaking scary. I'm from the Netherlands, and taking pictures without consent can get you in a lot of trouble. Yeah, hectic. In America, if you're in a public place and someone takes a picture of you, you can't arrest them for that. You could politely ask them to delete it, but if they don't, there's really nothing you could do about it. You're in public.
As in one of his many pages dedicated to this
That's disgusting.
He dresses as her, wearing a wig and a dress, as he pretends to be a 12-year-old girl.
So he doesn't just play a boy, he plays a girl, too. What a freaking weirdo!
Almost immediately after this case began gaining traction, the true magnitude of this rabbit hole was revealed. Across every single account are countless depraved posts and oddities that all could warrant discussion, but by far the most important discoveries were those...
Are they cat? Yeah, I haven't heard anything, but there's those weird guys on YouTube called auditors who go around and film people because it's in the legal code. So maybe that might be why they're changing it. Why would they like this? This is like the first real looking person, except the lips give it away that it's fake. But this looks like he just took a real girl's face and then just AI'd the shit out of it. Unless it's sexual, like an upskirt shot. Yes, exactly, Lexi. If there's anything indecent about it, that's illegal. Like if you try to take a picture down a girl's shirt or up a girl's skirt or something, that's illegal, clearly. But if you're in public and someone takes a picture of you, there's really not a whole lot. Because look at the paparazzi. You know, like that's literally what they do for a living. He's like a killer in some B movie. Shit, Steve, if he was I wouldn't be shocked if in a couple of years we see somebody come out and copy this guy's imagery and make him a killer.
Those that didn't actually occur on his own page, and rather the pages of other actual children. Do you like school? I do. It is good. You have some cool shirts, but I have to wear school uniforms to school. It is nice, but casual isn't allowed, and it's quite hot here in the UK as the month of June suddenly got warmer. These are two
What
examples
in the
out of
hell?
many that show SmartSchoolBoy9 reaching out and attempting to befriend young children online. In one comment, he even warns...
Okay, see, now this would be an issue. Again, it's not illegal to try to talk to kids, but it is illegal. It should be illegal if this guy has like a predatory record. But again, that's why like these websites have like you have to be 13 to start an account. I mean, there wouldn't even be a reason for a 9-year-old boy to be on there. If a 9-year-old is on Instagram or something like that, then why are the parents letting them do this? You know. Also, there's a bunch of channels that are not in YouTube Kids, but do have children involved in family content, and there are comments. The comments are awfully creepy. From this guy, Amari? There's comments from this guy? Yeah, my daughter's 10, and she wants to start a YouTube channel so bad, and I said, no. I was like, maybe we'll talk about it when you're 13, and I can actually explain to you about the dangers that are out there, but not at 10 years old. Definitely not at 9 years old. Like, no way, Jose. Oh, no, this is YouTube in general. I know there was that whole thing going on, Amari, that had the guys would watch. That's why they got rid of comments in the kids programming, because there would be guys that would tag timestamps of when the child was like in a suggestive pose or something of that nature. So that's why YouTube had to get rid of the comments, because there was guys like doing that and they'd all share it around and crap. I'm here in my 6-year-old son's bed waiting for him to fall asleep, and all I can do is stare. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I guess, you know, even though it's just creepy as hell, it's better to know that this guy's out here than to, you know, to not know, I guess, maybe. Well, yeah, it's happening outside of YouTube Kids. I wouldn't be shocked, dude. Like, dudes, like, I don't and here's the saddest thing, is that I don't even feel like this is a new problem, right? I just think that it's now being brought to our attention because of the internet and because these guys are not as technologically advanced and are slipping. So I feel like that this type of person has always been an issue in our society. And only now are we starting to pay attention because they're exposing themselves left and right. I mean, if you're American and you're in urban prison, I can understand why kids get so much internet access early. Yeah, I think a lot of parents just hand their kid an iPad and go, here you go, leave me alone, you know. But it's important to make sure that you go and do things with your kids, like take them to the park and shit like that. But if this guy's at the park, no, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Hey, Undertaker, what's up? What's up? Parents just need to be more present in their children, so phones aren't so required. Yeah, and I will admit my daughter has a phone, but she goes back and forth from house to house. That's the only reason she has one. It's not because, you know, I want her online or anything. It's just simply so that she can call me if something happens at her mom's house. That's pretty much all that comes down to. But I agree.
The child about other comments from bad people stating that it happens to most.
Imagine spotting this Pokemon in a playground. That'd be terrifying. Pokemon.
Cool. Don't be dismayed by creeps. This is our best evidence that these accounts weren't just made for age play. No,
look how creepy he
posing
walks
as a child in order to make friends with other children. And given his overtly sexual interests and aversion to CP, it's not hard to gather why he was doing this. And these examples are...
I think sometimes the mask only covers the bottom of his face. Like if we go back 10 seconds here, like if we go back just a pinch, this here, this kind of, oh, down, never mind, I see it up here. This looks like his real skin though, and then that looks like his hair. So if somebody knows a guy with this type of build, I don't know if he's wearing padding or something like that. I'm just thinking of ways that that people who may see this, who may have seen someone who kind of looks like this guy, to keep an eye out, you know. Ethan Ortega, welcome. How goes it? Also, anybody who's anybody who's finding their way into the vertical stream, there's another stream over here that is where the main stream is, and I should probably have picked that up because I don't know if anybody's even. Sorry, give me 1 second. I need to pull up the vertical so I can see if anybody was chatting in over there, because we have 2 streams going. So maybe the vertical never went up. Oh no, it just never started. Okay, well, it seems like the vertical never started, so I guess that's on me, guys. My bad. Because I never started the stream. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, let's just private that sucker. And let me add. And I just gotta add something real quick, guys. Oh wait, I think I did put the schoolboy thumbnail as the thing here, so.
Version to CP, it's not hard to gather why he was doing this. And these examples are only what we found so far. It's possible that there are dozens, or who knows, maybe even hundreds of other comments out there, hidden on unknown children's accounts. This is predatory behavior. The man behind SchoolBoy9 is a predator. And in case there was still any doubt of whether or not this was a sexual thing, here's what he had to say about being a 13-year-old girl. But have his tactics actually worked? Well, the frightening thing is, no one knows if he's actually been successful or not, or even what specifically he's looking for. We just know that he's trying to reach kids.
Well, that's weird.
Not only by his comments, but by the fact that he's solely following children on all of these pages. And though it's easy to look at these accounts and know that something is off, for children, it's not that simple, especially when there's pages showcasing photos of actual kids. Which brings...
Wait. What am I waiting for, Janie? I feel like I missed something. What did I miss? So the community is here. Yeah, wait, yuck. You just said wait just to say yuck. I wanted to see what he said about being...
tactics actually worked. Well, the frightening thing is, no one knows if he's actually been successful or not, or even what specific...
Listen, I don't know the friendliest kid in the world that would go up to this. Read that. Read the, what the girls sing? I can't sit still in class. Thighs jerking, high heels squeaking, school uniform so girly. Being 13 is really... but being a good girl is too. Okay, yeah. I was on a sorry, I was doing something when this popped up, but I wanted to go back and look at it. No chance I'm saying this one out loud. Yeah, that's why I started hesitating too. Wow, that is terrible, dude. This is freaking terrible.
But have his tactics actually worked? Well, the frightening thing is, no one knows if he's actually been successful or not, or even what specifically he's looking for.
Yeah, definitely not a troll, definitely a sick fuck.
We just know that he's trying to reach kids, as evidence not only...
Look, this looks like he took his own face and tried to get an AI rendering of it done as a child. And that is one ugly child. I'm just going to be clear. That's what it looks like. It looks like he took his, it looks like he took like that little mask thing he wears, took one of them pictures of AI, like in them AI filters, and said, make me a kid, you know? And this is what it popped up, and this is what he imagines himself looking like. Listen, if there's people out there who could say, you know, one day I'm a man, the next day I'm a woman, what's to stop someone from saying, one day I'm 60, the next day I'm 9, you know? I feel like it would work the same way, wouldn't it? Like, if people have that mental thought and that is their truth, then why wouldn't it work with age too, you know? What bothers me about someone like that is my son is very friendly. Since he is special needs, makes me more paranoid of someone like this freak. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Hey, Nancy, what's up? What's up? Yeah, no, I feel like my daughter would probably be terrified of this guy, I'd hope, but she's also incredibly friendly, so she might just be nice, you know, for the sake of being nice. But yeah, no, I would hope that if she saw someone like this, it would make her run.
By his comments, but by the fact that he's solely following children on all of these pages. And though it's easy to look at these accounts and know that something is off, for children, it's not that
Yeah, the AI is like, really, bro? You gotta make me do this?
simple, especially when there's pages showcasing photos of actual kids.
Yeah, see, that's messed
which
up.
brings up another frightening detail. Many of the images
Hey, EG and chat, I'm heading out for tonight. It's pretty late here, and I have to get up early. Well, Hectic Houndum, thank you for hanging out. It was nice meeting you. Welcome to the EG Lately Nation.
he's used of children have not been traced back to their original creator, and some seem to appear for the very first time online publicly on this man's pages.
Good
which
lord.
might mean that he was sent them privately. There's even one image that David posted on his schoolboy account, which shows another kid that he claimed to be on a playdate with, though it's impossible to say if this is real or not. For now, we just don't know for sure. Though given the fact that he's reaching out to children, posting fetish content centered around children, and has even potentially photographed kids in the wild,
Yeah, it seems like a perfect storm of a pervert.
one thing is for certain: SmartSchoolBoy9 needs to be stopped.
Unmasked.
Finding this man and reporting him to law enforcement quickly became the top priority for those investigating the case. And luckily, he left several glaring clues behind that made this process a whole lot easier. On numerous occasions across his many pages, he would post images and videos of specific
Roger, definitely a mask. 100% a mask. I looked at it. I thought it was his real face too at first, but I think that it just he probably knows a way to manipulate the lips to make them move.
locations, even showing streets and mentioning very particular areas in his poems, all of which centered around the London area, immediately giving us an idea of where he was located. And that wasn't all. I mentioned how the alias of Stephanie was one that he used more so than any other, but
Yeah, it's the ugliest mask I think I may have ever seen in my lifetime, dude. What a freaking creep. What a creep. People in London, be vigilant. If you see this guy, run. Well, actually, first, tackle him. Hold him down. Get some help. And then get the police here.
what's interesting is that there was another name used just as often across his accounts, brought up time and time again, though it's a name that he never seemed to call any of his characters. Instead, he simply referred to this person as a stepbrother, or a father, or even a friend from school, despite never actually picturing him, just mentioning his name: David. And sure enough, after connecting a few dots, it would be revealed that this person's actual name was in fact David Alter, with the man being 59 years old.
Wow, they found him fast, huh? That's not doxing, right? I guess if you're doing illegal shit, it's not doxing.
At the moment, it doesn't appear that David has any past criminal convictions or documented history of this behavior, but we do know that thanks to the investigation done on Reddit and Discord, he is currently being investigated by local authorities, which will hopefully put an end to his online behavior and shine some more light on who this person actually is.
That is probably the scariest one right there. That image right there is the scariest image. That something about that is just so freaking freaky to me. Like, that guy is horrifying to look at.
As for the time being, the only other information that we really know about David is that he likes to write poetry and he makes music.
I think I hear a running tram going back in time, not out of time. I think I like a little lemon and lime. Say Mary Ann, hey Steely Dan, I like the sound of that running tram.
And his name,
I mean, I'll admit that was a jam. That was a jam though. 4chan found a flag flying in a field in the middle of nowhere in less than a day. Do not challenge the internet when it comes to finding shit. Yeah, you're right, Lexi. That whole documentary I saw, Don't F with Cats, they found that guy too. And he killed a cat. Like, he was killing cats for fun. And then actually they ended up finding out that he killed an actual person. I know. What? E.g. know what?
Also appears.
Oh, no, that the song's not a jam. I'm just making a joke, guys. I'm just making a joke.
In a random newspaper, where he's discussing the importance of kids wearing school uniforms.
Run.
And that's really all we have at the moment. Though there is one very important aspect that we have yet to talk about in relation to this man, with that being David's mental state. Some believe
the music was not a jam. Listen to better music. I know, I was just fucking around, Luce. I'm just messing around. What's up, True Crime Stream? Yeah, kind of.
That David is
We're talking about this weird guy who lives in London who is pretending to be a schoolboy. And he's 60 years old, 59. His name's David A. David A, right? And he lives in London. The internet found him like that. And he's like creating fetish stuff around kids and looks like this, which is horrifying. Clearly. I mean, that is horrifying. I started Don't F with Cats. The thing pissed me off. Never finished. Well, you should finish it because the guy sees his day. Like, that's why, you know, it does start you off and rage bait you. But then you get a happy ending. Have you guys been watching that chimp show on HBO? That's kind of like Tiger King, but it's about the chimps instead. That show's freaking wild, dude. The chick on that show was bad shit crazy for sure.
Unwell individual who potentially doesn't know the extent of what they are doing. Now, even if
there's no mental state, he's gone left the building last week. Gone. Posted a link in live discussion in the Discord if you're interested. It's about this guy. Okay, yeah, we'll check it out in a minute.
This is the case. His behavior still needs to be stopped, and he needs to be given proper help to assure that no one else gets hurt by his actions. But it is
Lexi, you can't.
David is far more.
I don't apologize for other Americans,
as his
but
personal accounts show us that he is fairly well spoken and articulate. And throughout his problematic content,
he goes by David London on Facebook. But no, I don't use this guy to judge all Brits. I mean, Chud Logic's a British guy.
Most of his bad grammar and strange verbiage seems to be his attempts at more authentically trying to replicate a child. But it's impossible to know for sure. But what we do know is that David is extremely manipulative, with his response to the situation and other clues littered across his accounts, showing us that he seems to know what he's doing, and he knows that it's wrong.
Oh! I don't think I got this far.
Since the exposure of David's accounts, he hasn't silently slithered away like most other predators would. Instead, he's actually responded on more than a few occasions.
No, there's no excuse for this.
Those who have DM'd him, calling them the perverts and predators. He even left a comment on his Joanne account, seemingly directed at himself, writing, "You are really sad. And if that's your name, David, be honest with yourself. You're 50, as you said elsewhere. You reply to me, a girl, as if I'm your buddy? No chance ever." This is something David does all the time. It's projection, and it started all the way back at the beginning of this rabbit hole.
So, that's the account run by a man pretending to be a boy.
And he continued posting these
Yeah, that's so weird that he would, like, start this off acting like he's someone who's trying to prevent child predators from, like, being found, when in reality he was just trying to, like, clear himself from being a child predator, and then immediately becomes a predator after that. The man pretending to be a boy has since changed his profile photo, but he follows many boys from his other fake accounts. Avoid
predator exposés.
Like, he's warning people to avoid him almost.
Along with other warnings about predators on the internet across every page he made, each of which being hyper-specific to his own predatory ways and fetishes. The things he accuses others of are blatant projections of his own dark vices. And I can think of two reasons why.
Yes, Amel Pummel. Sunset Shadow won during one of my premieres. I'm sorry. I know, we gotta find someone else to to do it so we can still keep getting gifted memberships because I need it. No, I'm kidding. I don't care. As long as you guys are showing up, I don't care if you guys tip or not. But that was fun, though. Congratulations again, Blue Jay. That was fun. I wish it would have happened on stream, though. I had a whole big celebration planned. Yeah, and Soul and Luna got cat, too. So it was a win-win for everybody. Everybody wins.
Number 1, that this makes his account look safer to other parents and children. It gives the appearance that he's not another internet creep because he's actively calling them out. It's a way to build trust in order to befriend and exploit kids. And number 2,
this is so
he knows
odd,
what he's
dude.
doing is wrong. And this is his bizarre way of self-reporting.
Aw, thank you,
probably
Soul.
to make himself feel better about what he's doing. And it's obvious based on just how accurate these claims against others are to him. Does he wish he were a young boy in a school classroom, looking nice and being successful at school? Yes.
Hey, woohoo! I made it to your stream. Thank you, Dodson. It's good to see you again. Who'd I get? You got, Wait What? I think Wait What was in one of our streams previously. I remember that name. I forget which stream they were part of, though, but they were, I think it was the lyric stream or that they were part of. But yeah, the lottery was really fun. It's good to see you again, Dodson. It was fun hanging out with you last night, and you're back again. Let's go.
And he's...
Although, I gotta warn you guys, this is a creepy one. We're watching some creepy stuff. See, there's Wait What? Congratulations on your membership. Well done. Well done. Happy to see you again. Yeah, it's good to see all the new faces appearing in the chat. I try my best to remember everybody who comes in here, so that I can say hi to you guys when you come in. We're not no crazy big streamer yet, but while I can enjoy your guys' company, I'm gonna. Being the mother of this lovely, clever boy is a treat, but children and parents need to be fed.
This party just keeps getting better.
Woo!
The more the merrier.
Mama Bear became a lately. Mama Bear celebrates 1 month of membership. Love this channel and being a lately.
Hell yeah, Mama Bear. That's what I like to hear. Thank you so much, Mama Bear. We love you being a lately. This is one of the creepiest stories I've seen lately. Yo, I know, right? The face, too. The face is so haunting.
Claims are made over and over again. As each time he calls someone out, he's further exposing himself. Which becomes more concerning when you realize that these projections seemingly aren't strictly pedophilic. Within those eerily familiar expose posts he made on TruthSticks11, he mentions how this user not only wanted to exploit children online, but they wanted to kill them as well. As he mentions that this...
Oh, thank you, Mama Bear.
Hell yeah, this party just keeps getting better. The more the merrier.
Red_socks_fan gifted a mega membership.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. Thank you, Red Sox fan. Thank you, Mama Bear. Mama Bear with the 5. Red Sox fan with the gifted membership. You guys are awesome, guys. Thank you so much. I just realized they won a membership, too. So I don't know who gifted me 4 days ago, but thank you. Yeah, Lati, we had some crazy membership giveaways going on. I'm sure E. Dodson will probably get one too soon if he doesn't already. I can't tell if he's wearing some kind of prosthetic on his face. It looks like a nightmare fuel. Yeah, I think he's wearing a mask that he first originally wore the whole thing over his face, but then I think that he eventually cut like down around the nose so that he... Awesome, Carla. I'm glad you guys... Yeah, I think like the whole community got one at this point because Sunset Shadow and Soul and Luna and Red Sox fan, everybody was going crazy with the gifted membership. So everybody should... I feel like everybody who watches this is a member now.
This user has a clear interest in cannibalizing kids and even performing ritualistic sacrifices on them. And based on how accurate all of the other exposures are to himself, I have no reason to believe that this isn't part of his MO as well, as crazy as that may sound. This also seems to coincide with some of the content he's posted that I can't show you, as some of these photos show children edited in contorted positions, including some where he's added what appears to be rope to give the illusion that they're tied up. And what makes this even more disturbing is that on his accounts he's posted numerous photos in the vicinity of schools, on nearby...
Oh, Amy got one, awesome.
And even some where he discusses what time school starts and ends, saying that...
Yeah, this is a pretty great community. We gift memberships like crazy in here, man. It's disturbing, not in a scary way. Desperate need for attention. Page needs to be taken down. This is... I thought that this is a little trolly, but I think that's also... It's a creepy fetish mixed with trolling, mixed with attention seeking, mixed with mental health issues, like major mental health issues.
That he likes to be awake and ready for it. There's even photos that show other children outside from a distance, almost as if David was stalking them.
Yeah, there's zero reason for this. This is scary. That's a kid on a bus, and looks like he took a picture of him. Yeah, we give out subs like candy to children. Hell yeah, that's how we like it, guys. That's how we like it. Yeah, there's absolutely 100% gotta be some type of fetish in here for this guy. You know, or else why would he invest so much in the role or dressing like the schoolboy, you know, or the schoolgirl for that matter. He doesn't, he's not picky about which one he is. Get in the membership band. That's right. That's right.
This is highly concerning. Even if we don't know truly how low this man's perversions get, he is still far too close to children, which is perfectly encapsulated by this photo of him on a school playground during the day. And with his disturbing desires, I don't even want to imagine what he's capable of. Which brings us to the final piece of content that I need to talk about. Chasing another boy running in heeled mini boots.
What?
This was the text shown on screen during a short video posted onto one of David's many accounts. And in the video, we see the man pointing the camera at himself, showing his full face of white makeup and red lipstick. This video is edited more egregiously than any others I've seen across his page, with multiple explicit images and huge emojis covering the majority of the screen. Though just barely enough of the footage can be seen that shows David as he turns the camera around, revealing a young boy. Who he then proceeds to chase after, giggling all the while.
That kid looked like he was running for his life, dude. That kid he did not look like he was play running. He looked like he was sprinting to get away. How creepy.
Whether this was an edited video or a real occurrence, we don't currently know. David's doings are a mystery that will take some time to unravel, and my hope is that law enforcement will be able to follow through and help shed some more light on this individual, and finally put an end to his twisted behavior. But at this point, only one thing is for sure. The story of SmartSchoolBoy9 is far from over.
Ugh. I hope it's over soon. All information shown in this video has been archived and sent to law enforcement who have been investigating this case for the past few weeks. That's good. At least they're looking into it. Let's see what some of the comments are down here. Oh, that's the first one's from me. Said this dude looks like the most horrifying character ever, and he's real. At least he looks like he's somewhere in Europe, though. Good luck to those of you who have to deal with this psycho. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Lexi. That's you. Is there anybody else in here from Europe, or is it just Lexi? Oh my god. He said, thank God he's in Europe and he's not in America. Poor Lexi. Now she's got to deal with this guy. What happened? So yeah, just the very end of the video. What happened? We watched some crazy mofo basically try to straight up turn himself into a 9-year-old child and befriend. Okay, thank God you live in America now, Lexi. Good. Well, you're safe then. This creepy ass dude was he's basically trying to, you know, be a schoolboy.
Oh.
That's what happened.
School.
Oh my god, jeez.
Let me know if you like school as well.
That's what. Oh my god, we're just gonna leave it on that. Good. Jesus.